Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Andi, and I'm really happy that you're here. I put a post on Instagram and on my community tab telling you guys to ask me some questions. So my plan was to release the video on my birthday, which I am filming this on my birthday, but I was going to release it on my birthday, and I made the video, and it was 50 minutes long, which I expected it to be long. But I tried to edit it down like 3 different times, and honestly, there are some questions I just didn't make any sense. I was filming it very late at night because I just wanted to get it done, and I was rushing, and I'm like, you know what? This is crap. I'm not releasing this. So I'm refilming, and I am rested, and I had an amazing day. I had an amazing birthday. We just got home not too long ago from dinner. Anthony took me to this bougie restaurant for dinner, and Bailey came, and it was really nice. We hadn't had dinner with Bailey for so long. And now that Bailey and I are working very opposite schedules, they're very few and far between. I was actually supposed to work tonight, and I had scheduled tonight off like a month ago so that I could be off on my birthday. So I'm going to answer these questions. This is probably going to be a 2-parter. So I'm going to answer some of them and then do an intro, my outro, and then I'll probably do another video, intro, outro, with the rest of the questions, because it's not fair to release a 50-minute video, but I also, have to explain some things. Some of these are very quick answers. Some of them are a little bit longer answers because they're very personal questions that I'm willing to answer. And so grab you a drink and a snack, maybe. I don't want a snack. I ate so much. And then we had this piece of chocolate cake that was as big as my head. All 4 of us shared it. Okay, so let's start this. Number 1, what made you start your YouTube channel? And this is from Jennifer Loves Makeup, also Charmaine's Staycation. I've always loved makeup, and since I got into YouTube, like watching YouTube videos, I would watch a lot of makeup videos. It's very hard to find over 40, or at the time, it was very hard for me to find over 40 makeup tutorials that were like Drugstore. Most of them are just not practical for me, and they're not relatable to me. They're luxury brands, and they're telling you, oh, this is the best. You have to go buy this. It's the best. And then the next week it's something else that it's the best thing ever. And I'm not saying that all of them are like that, but the ones that were coming up on the algorithm, that was me. So anyway, I thought maybe someone might identify with me. I'm a big girl, and I don't have the best skin. And I love makeup, and I love mostly drugstore brands. And so I thought, yeah, I'm going to do this. And if people don't watch it, then people don't watch it. If people do watch it, that's amazing. So that's why I started my channel. Number 2, what is your filming schedule, and how do you manage your time? That is from Lori Latimer. This is fantastic. My filming schedule it's kooky. It's just kooky. I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights 1 week, and then the following week I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday nights, 11-hour nights. When I get home in the morning, I have things I have to do, and then I have to sleep. So it doesn't leave me a lot of time. I do Mask Mondays on Monday morning. I come home from work, I do what I need to do, I wash my face, and I do my Mask Monday video. Then I take a shower and get ready for bed. But other than that, I don't have time to do a full face of makeup and, do unboxings or whatever. So on my days off, Anthony has to get up super early. I'm up all night anyway. So after Anthony goes to bed, I usually do on Wednesday night, the Wednesday nights I'm off, I don't do anything. I either watch YouTube or I read or that is my night. That is something that I do for myself. Thursday nights, I will do my palette collection bingo that comes out on Friday. Yes, very last minute. Ash from Makeup and Chaos says that I give her anxiety because I am always last minute. It's like, I have to go, I have to film this collab that's due tomorrow. And they're like, they're like, how do you do that? It's just, it's the way I have to do it. I don't have time to film way far in advance. I'll do my palette collection bingo, and then I'll do like 3 or 4 unboxings, 2 or 3 unboxings, depending on what I have here. I always have a bunch of crap over there waiting for me to show you guys. And sometimes I get really frustrated because I'm like, man, I really wanted to show them this, but I ran out of time. And then usually Friday nights, Anthony and I usually go out to dinner or whatever. I have makeup on, so then I'll do a couple of other unboxings or collab video or whatever. Or if I have to do a makeup collab, then I'll do it that night. So that I can have it all done and edited. The first couple videos for the week done and edited. And then every morning I will edit like a video and upload it. Yeah. So how do you manage your time? By the seat of my pants. I do have a planner, and I do write down what videos I would like to come out that week. Sometimes it works out that way, sometimes it doesn't, but I do write down all of my collabs so that I know when they're coming out, and when I'm supposed to, and then I write down when I'm supposed to film them, because otherwise, with everything else going on in my life, I'm like, oh, did we have a collab? I don't want that to happen. I never want that to happen. So that is the answer to that. Number 3, Laura the Bargain Hunter asks, and I had to put this in here, why are you so fabulous? This made my day. It just made me smile. I was not having a great day, and I saw that, and it made me smile. So thank you so much, Laura. I do not have an answer to that because honestly, I'm not fabulous. I'm really not. Oh, so cute. Number 4, how many neutral eyeshadow palettes do you own? And that is from Kristen at Beauty Beatdown. Kristen likes to, it's all fun and games, but they kind of tease me. They were my first comment on my video. So I have followed them longer than I've followed almost anybody that I'm still following now. But they kind of tease me about having so many neutral eye palettes or being loving neutral eyeshadow. I will tell you, Kristen, that I stopped counting at 40. And those were all neutral palettes. Like, I didn't know if they meant neutral with some pops of color in it or just totally neutral. So just totally neutral, I stopped counting at 40. Number 5. How did you get so good with makeup? Did you do it professionally? I freaking love all the looks that you create. That is from Patty's Place. Patty at Patty's Place. And I knew that it was her before I even saw her name when she did it because she always says freaking. Freaking this and freaking that. And I do that too. So I love that. I did not do it professionally, technically. I did hair professionally. So I was in the beauty industry for over 20 years. I was a stylist, and then after a while I was a colorist. I did mostly color. Corrective color that was my favorite thing. Corrective color. Someone jacks up their hair at home and they come in and they have me fix it for them, and that was some big bucks right there. But I didn't really do makeup professionally. There was a guy, there was a local photographer in my hometown that, do you remember do you remember Glamour Shots? Yeah, he did his version of Glamour Shots, and he was trying to make that a thing. And it was kind of after the Glamour Shot phase, so it didn't take off the way he wanted it to, but I did do hair and makeup for him for that. It was very short-lived. When I started wearing makeup, mostly in high school. I did wear a little bit here and there before high school, but in high school is when I really started wearing makeup. And I would just get on like 17 magazine, like, look in 17 magazine and just try to replicate like what I saw in there. And just practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. The more you do it, the better you are going to get at it. So that's my answer to that. Anything that you constantly practice, you're always going to get better. Always. Number 6. When did you get into makeup? That was from Myrna Bledsoe. I've always loved makeup. My aunt, I had an aunt that was 10 years older than me. She has since passed, but she was 10 years older than me, and so she was more like a big sister. I don't have siblings, blood siblings. I have a brother, that is my stepmom's son. Picture right here. So I didn't really have siblings. So my aunt and my cousins were very close. I was very close to, especially one or two of my cousins. But my aunt showed me like the ins and outs of makeup, and she let me play in her makeup. And then my grams sold Avon for 50 years. So my first makeup was always Avon. And so I just played in it and played in it and played in it. I didn't really wear makeup to school much. In the 5th grade, my mom let me wear lip gloss. And then in middle school, maybe lip gloss and mascara, but not like foundation or anything like that. And it wasn't until like high school that I got into foundation and eyeliner and all of that. So I just always loved it. Number 7, what is your favorite drugstore brand and favorite luxury brand? And that is from Ilinka. My favorite drugstore brand. So I love e.l.f. a lot. Yeah, I'd say e.l.f. is one of my all-time favorites. They just have so many great, like their skincare and their makeup for the price point is really good. Like their foundation, their Camo CC cream, my favorite. I don't know what took me so long to buy it. So yeah, I would say e.l.f. is my favorite drugstore brand. As far as just like affordable brand, so not quite at the drugstore, but affordable, would be ColourPop, because I love ColourPop. I think ColourPop has some amazing palettes. I love their concealer. I love e.l.f.'s concealer too, but I love the Pretty Fresh concealer. I've never used their foundation, but my daughter loves it. I really need to buy more from ColourPop and Juvia's Place, both. I want to try their foundation and their concealers. And then my favorite luxury brand, I don't really have a whole lot of luxury brands. I didn't start getting luxury brands until I started getting BoxyCharm and maybe Ipsy. My Busy Beauty box, I've gotten some luxury brands, and from what I've used, Anastasia is my favorite. Their setting powder, her setting powder, her highlighters, her lippies. I just think that it's a beautiful brand, and she makes some very beautiful products. So I'm going to say Anastasia. I will tell you that there's one luxury brand that I really want to try, and that's Wayne Goss. I have watched him for years. I love him, and I've never used any of his makeup, and I really want to, because it's absolutely beautiful, and it's formulated for so many different skin types and mature skin as well, and I really want to try some of that. Number 8, ride or die makeup products. Can't live without. That is from Ash. And then also a variation of that was Charmaine. I think she said, what is your favorite product? And I'm going to say that e.l.f. Camo Concealer and e.l.f. Camo CC Cream, both of those are my favorites. I love that foundation. I have it on now. I've had the foundation on for I don't know what time it is, but it's got to be at least midnight. And I've had it on since 3 o'clock in the 3 o'clock this afternoon, 4 o'clock this afternoon. So yeah, it is amazing. I do love the It Cosmetics CC cream. It is very expensive. If I can't get it on sale, I'm not going to buy it. So I'm not going to call that a ride or die. But the e.l.f. is really great. The Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, one of my favorite bronzers. Actually, my favorite bronzer I've ever used. And the Air Volume, L'Oreal Air Volume Mascara. Ride or die mascara, yes. Number 9. Are there any makeup brands that you refuse to purchase? And if so, why? That is from Tina Sears. I went back and forth on whether or not I was going to answer this question because there are a lot of conflicting opinions out there and I don't want to get canceled. But I'm also going to be very transparent. So I will tell you that I will not buy anything from Jeffree Star. Not only will I not buy Jeffree Star, I will not watch any videos that feature Jeffree Star. If they're doing a Jeffree Star giveaway, I don't want any part of it. I don't want anything that has to do with Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star is a toxic, disgusting human being. And I know people love his products, and I don't care. I've heard people say, well, he just made a mistake. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. A mistake is something that you do once, and you're remorseful about it, and then you never do it again. But he has been making racial slurs for years. 2008 to 2017, I know that there was a large period of time between, that's a long period of time, 2008 to 2017. A lot of racial slurs and very derogatory toward women. Very derogatory toward women. And I just can't support someone like that. And not only can I not support someone like that, I don't want to have anything to do with someone like that. So no, he didn't make a mistake. He is a very toxic human being. And I don't want anything to do with him. So moving on. Number 10, how do you organize all of the stuff that you get? Your palettes, skincare, and that is from Charmaine. Well, my palettes are here. See, palette here, palette here, palette here. I have a ton of these, and they're just plastic. These are from the Dollar Tree, and they have a rubber bottom on them. Matter of fact, I have to actually go to the Dollar Tree tomorrow because I put it in an order. If you don't know, you can order online and have it shipped to their store. It's free shipping, and then pick it up there. But you have to order them in bulk. So I ordered 30 of them because I love them. And they're very hard to find. And I had to order them. I had to order 30 of them if I wanted to order them. And they're a mixture of the black and the white, I'm pretty sure. But I use this for those are my smaller palettes. These are little bite-sized palettes, and these are all small palettes that I don't want to put on the shelf because they might get lost. I have some that have all of my mascaras in them. So I have one for foundations, one for concealers, one for powders, one for bronzers, one for highlighters, one for loose eyeshadows, liners, lip liners, one for lip liners, one for eyeliners, two for eyeliners because I have colorful eyeliners and one in black eyeliners in the other. So those are at the very bottom. There's a shelf at the very bottom, and I bought some of those little things that you put in a shelf to make it like a double tiered. I need to buy some more. And then I can't really show it to you. And then over here, okay, so it's a mess, okay? It's a mess. I need to clean off this table. I haven't cleaned it off since I did my Busy Beauty box, but my Lazy Susan, it is a 2-tier Lazy Susan. I got it at Walmart. And I have my daytime and my nighttime on there. I don't know if you could see that. And then I have a thing over here that has drawers in it that my mom got me. It's a craft organizer, but it's a two-sided craft organizer. And in that I have backup items and also giveaway items. On one side is giveaway items, on another side is backup items. My mom got that. It was 50% off, and then she had a coupon for 40% off. And then I think she got like 20% off her order or something, but it was originally like 160, and I think she ended up getting it for like 60 bucks. So I am on the hunt because I want another one. I want one for myself and then one for giveaway items. And then I have a shelving unit over here that has, it's not a shelving unit, it's plastic shelves, those, you know, that fit together. And it has like a couple of bins on there that have like giveaway palettes and things like that. So when I'm done with this room, I know I keep saying it, I'm not done with it. I'm not close to being done with it, but it does look better than it did when I did my room tour, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I will release that when it's done. I will release it so that you can see how I organize everything. And then number 11. Are you really about that thug life? And that is from Bootsy on the Beat. And the reason that she asked that is because on my posts, I had my little Bitmoji, my little emoji, Bitmoji person, avatar, whatever you want to call it. And my avatar has a black t-shirt and it says Thug Life on it. And when I first made that Bitmoji years ago, I put that t-shirt on it because I thought it was funny. Also, big Tupac fan. And yeah, I mean I refuse to change it. So yes, I am about, my Bitmoji is about that thug life. So I'm going to stop the video here and we're going to end this, and then I'm going to come out with a part 2. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.